Believe me. 29 years old. Civil engineer. The builder archetypes. Spent my 20s grinding, studying, stacking cash. Didn't party, didn't hookups. Wanted the trad life. Stable career, house in the suburbs. Wife, 2.5 kids, golden retriever. Thought if I built the perfect infrastructure, the life would fill itself. Naive JPG. Meet her. Sarah. 26 years old. Met at a quiet coffee shop. She was reading a physical book. Not on her phones. Not taking selfies. Looked like a literal angel. Sundress, light makeup, soft voice. We start talking. She's shy, reserved. Tells me she works in archival restoration for a library. I like old things anon, they have history, they're real. Instant hook. My builder brain lights up. She values stability, history, preservation. She is the architecture, I am the engineer. We date for 6 months. Phase 1, the honeymoon/blindness. Everything is perfect. Too perfect. She cooks from scratch. No male friends. No social media. I deleted it all years ago anon. It's just noise, I want to focus on us. Giant green flag waving in my face. Or so I thought. She listens to me talk about load-bearing walls and soil composition like it's poetry. Makes me feel like a king. Sex is vanilla but intense. Lots of eye contact. She clings to me like I'm the only thing tethering her to the earth. She has no family. Parents died in a car crash when I was 18, only child. Tears in her eyes when she says it. I've been alone for so long anon. You're the first person who makes me feel safe. Savior complex engaged. I promise I'll never leave her. I promise I'll take care of her. I am the providers. I am the rock. She moves in. The quirks start to show. Small things. Easy to ignore when you're blinded by oxytocin and home-cooked lasagna. She strictly uses cash. I hate banks anon, fees are a scam. Okay, based. She refuses to have her picture taken. I just feel ugly in photos, please respect that. Okay, low self-esteem, I can fix that with validation. She gets migraines whenever a police car drives by with sirens. PTSD from the accident that killed my parents. Makes sense. Logical consistency check passed. I'm a man of logic. If a plus B equals C, I accept C. I didn't realize she was rewriting the variables. Year 1. I propose. She cries, hyperventilates. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. She wants a small wedding. Just us, justice of the peace. I don't have family to invite and I don't want a spectacle. Saves me 30K. Pragmatic wife. I am winnings. We get married. She takes my last name immediately. Seems desperate to shed her old one. I want to be fully yours. Ego stroke. Feels good man. Phase 2, anxiety/pattern recognition. We buy a house. Fixer-upper in a nice area. I'm doing the renovations myself. She's decorating, which mostly means painting everything white and putting up heavy curtains. She hates open windows. Draft, she says. It's July. First red flag that actually sticks. Mail starts arriving. Not for Sarah, my last name. Not for Sarah, maiden name. For Emily Vance. I ask her about it. She freezes. Deer in headlights. Pupil dilation distinct. Oh, that must be the previous tenant, or a scam, just throw it out. She grabs the letter a little too fast. Shreds it. Doesn't throw it out whole. Shreds it into confetti. Suspicion exe runs in background. A week later. I come home early. Car isn't in the driveway. She doesn't drive. I never got my license back after the accident, too scared. So she takes the bus or walks. I walk inside. House is dead silent. Smell of bleach is overwhelming. She's scrubbing the floor. On her hands and knees. Sweating profusely. Sarah. She screams. Drops the brush. You scared me, you're early. She's trembling. Not cute, you surprised me trembling. Adrenaline dump, fight or flight trembling. Just cleaning anon, deep cleanings. The floor was already cleaned. I look at her hands. Raw as red. Why are you cleaning so hard? I just want it to be perfect for you. Guilt trip. I hugs her. She feels rigid. Like a coil spring. I let it go. The phone call. 2 a.m. Landline rings. We have a landline because she insisted. Cell service is bad in the basement. I pick up. Heavy breathing. Silent. Is she there? Male voice. Rough, raspy. Who is this? Click. Dead air. I look at Sarah. She's feigning sleep. I know she's awake. Breathing is too controlled. Sarah, who calls at 2 a.m. She rolls over. Wrong number, baby, go back to sleep. Gaslighting initiated. I don't sleep. I lay there staring at the ceiling. Analyzing the data points. 1. The mail for Emily. 2. The fear of photos. 3. The cash only. 4. The mysterious phone call. Logic center trying to connect dots. Maybe a stalker. Maybe a debt collector. Maybe an ex. The savior in me decides she's in trouble and too scared to tell me. I decide to protect her. I install security cameras. Didn't tell her. Wanted to surprise her with safety. Phase 3. The gut punch. Check the camera footage a week later. Expecting to see her reading or cleaning. Footage from Tuesday, 11 a.m. She's not cleaning. She's on a burner phone, pacing the living room, smoking a cigarette. She told me she has asthma and never smoked in her life. She looks different. Posture is different. Aggressive. Hand gestures are sharp. I turn up the volumes. Audio is tinny but audible. I told you to stop calling the house. He doesn't know anything, he's a useful idiot. My heart stops. Literal physical pain in my chest. Useful idiot. I have the money, I'm washing it through the renovations, just wait. If you come here, I'll kill you, I did it before. Silence on the tape. She hangs up, takes a drag. Ashes in my favorite plant. Then she practices her smile in the hallway mirror. Transforms from chain-smoking Emily back to sweet Sarah in 3 seconds. It's terrifying. Uncanny valley. Chilling realization. I am sleeping next to a stranger. I am the mark. The builder built a prison for himself. Denial crashes. Anxiety peaks. I need to know. I take a day off work. Pretend to leave. Park down the block. Watch the house. 10 a.m. A black sedan pulls up. Guy gets out. Looks like bad news. Leather jacket, scar tissue. She opens the door. She doesn't look scared. She looks annoyed. Hands him an envelope. Sick envelope. Cash. My cash. The renovation budget I gave her in cash because contractors prefer it. I feel sick. I drive to the library where she works. Walk in. Ask for Sarah last name. We don't have anyone by that name here. She works in archival restoration. Sir, we outsource that. We haven't had an in-house actuary in 10 years. Reality dissolving. Entire relationship is a fabrication. Every conversation. Every shared moment. Calculated. The shyness was evasion. The no social media was hiding. The dead parents was a cover story. Return home. She's cooking dinner. Smells like roast chicken. Domestic bliss cosplay. I sit at the table. Hands shaking. How was work, honey, she asks. Smile is radiant. Eyes are dead. Shark's eyes. Fine, I say. Sarah, who is Emily Vance? The air leaves the room. Silence is deafening. She doesn't drop the plate. She sets it down. Slowly. Precisely. Turns to me. The mask slips. Not completely. Just enough to see the monster underneath. Where did you hear that names? Voice is flat. Clinical. The mail, the phone calls, I know Sarah. She picks up a steak knife. Casually. Starts cutting a lemon. You shouldn't go through my things, Anon, it's rude. Are you laundering monies? I'm securing our future. Who was the guy in the sedan? She stops cutting. Looks at me. He's the reason we have this house. He's the reason you're happy. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I want a divorce. She laughs. Cold metallic laugh. You can't divorce me, Anon. You don't even know who I am. And if you try, I'll tell the police about the hard drive. What hard drives? The one I planted in your office. With the questionable material on it. Child exploitation material, Anon. Federal prison time. World spins. Blackmail. She anticipated this. She has a contingency for everything. You're bluffing. Am I? Check the vent behind your desk. I run to the office. Pull the vent cover. Taped inside. A black hard drive. I hold it. Realize the depth of the trap. She didn't just want my money. She wanted a fall guy. A clean skin to pin her sins on if the heat got too high. I am the patsy. The builder built his own coffin. Return to kitchen. She's eating a piece of lemon. Rind and all. Psychopath behavior. Sit down, Anon, eat your chicken. I sit. Paralysis. We're going to have a nice life, she says. You keep going to work, you keep bringing me cash, and I keep playing the doting wife. If you deviate, I make the call, the feds raid you. Your career, your reputation, your freedom gone. I am hostage in my own home. Weeks pass. Hell on earth. I sleep in the guest room. Lock the door. She scratches at it sometimes. Anon, come to bed, don't be sulky. She spends my money. Buys expensive art. Investments. I lose 20 pounds. Coworkers ask if I'm okay. Just stress, I say. Can't tell them. Can't tell anyone. She owns me. Phase 4 callousness, the recontextualization. I start digging. Carefully. Use a library computer, ironic. Search Emily Vance. Nothing. Search Emily Vance missing. Nothing. Search her face. Reverse image search didn't work before because she had no digital footprint. But I have a photo now. Took one while she was sleeping. Risky. Upload it to a Russian facial recognition engine. Hits. Not Emily Vance. Not Sarah. Alina Kostic. Wanted in Nevada. Embezzlement, arson, accessory to murder. Article, wife of cartel associate vanishes after warehouse fire. Husband burned alive, $3 million missing. The abusive ex wasn't abusive. He was her partner, and she torched him to take the loot. The guy in the sedan isn't an ex. He's a cleaner she hired to help her disappear. Or maybe he's the one blackmailing her. Doesn't matter. She is a black widow. The quirk about the fire sirens wasn't PTSD from parents. It was because she remembers the smell of her husband cooking. The scar on her stomach, she said, was a C-section. Burn graft. Everything recontextualized. She isn't a victim. She is the predator. I am the sheep. The climax. I can't live like this. The hard drive is the leverage. I need to destroy it. But if I destroy it, she plants another. I need to flip the board. Logic returns. Cold, hard logic. If she goes down, I might go down too. But if I stay, I die slowly. I decide to nuke the site from orbit. I call the FBI tip lines. Anonymous. Alina Kostic is at my address. She has the money. I don't mention me. I go home. Act normal. Sarah, I'm sorry, I want to make it work. I knew you'd come around. She kisses me. Tastes like ash. I made your favorite. We ate. 8 p.m. Heavy knock on the doors. Not a knock. A battering rams. FBI open up. Her face. For the first time. Genuine terror. Not the fake delicate flower fear. Primal animal fears. She looks at me. What did you do? I fixed it. Flashbangs through the window. Chaos. Glass shattering. Screams. Men in armor flood the hallway. She tries to run. Towards the back door. Tackled. She fights like a demon. Biting, scratching. Screaming in Russian. He did it, he made me do it. Pointing at me. Trying to frame me in real time. Instinctual manipulation. Even as she's being cuffed. He's the ringleader, check his office, the drive. My heart hammers. An agent grabs me. Zip ties. Dragged out to the lawns. Neighbors watching. Humiliation complete. I see her being shoved into a van. She locks eyes with me. Spit. You weak little worms. The mask is gone forever. Just the void staring back. The aftermath. Interrogation room. 48 hours. They find the drive. They analyze it. Fingerprints on the drives. Hers. And the guy from the sedans. It's not mine. I explain everything. Show them the withdrawals. The timeline. My clean record versus her rap sheet. They believe me. Mostly. You're lucky, son, but you're an idiot. I know. They seize the cash. They seize the art. They tear my house apart looking for more. Rip out the drywall I installed. Destroy the floors I sanded. My perfect home is a ruin. Holes in the walls. Caution tape. She goes to prison. Life sentence. Rico charges murder, arson. She tries to pin it all on me during the trial. Jury doesn't buy it. Her husband, the burned guy, had a brother testified against her. She rots. The ending / permanent scar. Be me 31. Still an engineer. Still make good money. Sold the house. Couldn't live there. Took a loss. Live in a studio apartment now. Minimal furniture. No decorations. Dating. Lol. No. Meet a nice girl at a bar. She says she likes to read. She says she's not on social media much. Panic attack. Leave immediately. Can't trust nice. Can't trust shy. Can't trust perfect. Every quirk is a red flag. Every smile is a mask. Every I love you is a transaction. I am safe. I am solvent. I am free. But the builder is dead. I don't build anymore. I just maintain the structure. Waiting for the next collapse. Sometimes I check the mail. Expecting a letter for a stranger. Relief when it's just bills. Cold, empty relief. She won. She took my capacity to love. And left me with post-nut clarity that has lasted 2 years. MFW, I realize being alone is the only true security. Black pill digested. Reality accepted. Never agains.